Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Ruto was in Busia County, to be specific, Teso, and in his visit to Busia, it was a kind of counter rally against Raila Odinga, because Raila and ODM was in Busia, they have been in Vihiga, they are continuing, but Ruto is working so much hard to try and counter those rallies. But in his attempt to counter Raila Odinga, Ruto just revealed that he has no any support in Busia County. He said it live on camera. He surrendered that indeed he has no any support in Busia. So the question is, why are you going there when you know you don't have support? And you are not going for development, you are going for campaign. At least if you are going for development, issue is understandable. But he went for campaign. He was in a public rally. And this is what he said, which really confirms the conclusion I'm making here, that when it comes to the issue of development, the people of Busia, they need him. But when it comes to voting, na anawambia watu wampigie kura moja, they don't vote for him. So he's questioning, why is it that you need me during development time, but when it is voting time, you people, you don't want me, you don't vote for me, you vote for other people. Mnapigia wengine, yani alisahau tu kusema, ama aliogopa tu kusema mnapigia Raila Odinga kura, lakini mimi hamunipigii kura. So he's wondering, and he's saying that indeed he has done so many development in Busia. He goes on the extent of even mentioning a number of the projects. Something we are also questioning here. But first of all, listen to William Samoei Ruto, then we're going to continue with this discussion. Now we are continuing this panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the fact remains that Ruto will always see Raila Odinga's spirit everywhere he goes, because he does not understand what being a president is. So it's all about blame and complain, blame, complain, blame, complain. When he was in Busia, the person he was seeing, it was Raila Odinga. That is the spirit he was seeing. And so he had talked about the issue of voting versus campaign versus development. So the fact is that Ruto has confirmed Busia is ODM, and when you talk about ODM, that's Raila Odinga. So what business was he doing there? Lamenting. We can understand why he's lamenting. Before we talk about the issue of development, the only development maybe Ruto he understand or is talking about, if I'm not wrong, it is development of handouts. If you talk about going to Busia and giving handouts development, if there is any like that, I can agree with him. So you should be asking people, I gave you handouts during campaign, but you did not vote for me. With that one we can understand, anauliza ile pesa alipeana. But now when you talk about development and voting, it brings in another different discussion. So, in as much Ruto had huge crowd before tuenda kwa mambo ya development, he still believed that he has no any support in Busia. He still believed that the taste of people as a community believes more in Raila Odinga than in him. Even when he give handouts, even when he pull crowd, that crowd cannot be translated into votes because they swear their loyalty and allegiance to ODM and Raila Amolo Odinga. So it is all about lamenting. That is not his stronghold. This is ODM stronghold. It is in Western, where he is looking up to in the near future, in the next election. But if he's testing the ground, then he should know that it is not yet his time in Western. So that tells you that You can go in Western, pull a crowd, give handouts, but when people get to ballot to vote, they make a well-informed decision on that ballot. Not because you whipped them with the money, not because you whipped their emotion. No, they are Democrats. Not because you are one of their own, but because you made sense in your campaign and they can trust you. That is it. As long as they cannot trust you, getting their vote, it also becomes a challenge. Utapata tu kidogo, lakini nyingi lazima ukuwe na ushawishi mkubwa na ukuwe mtu wa kuaminika. So Ruto ajue hilo. As long as we can no longer believe him, it is hard to convince Luyas to vote for him. Waluya ni watu wanapenda uaminifu. Now it's being viewed as a liar. I don't know how it is going to be possible to convince these people after the image of a liar is more bigger in him, that they can vote for him. So you should know that in the near future, as we head to 2027 election, the votes he got in Western, they are going to reduce. Because now people have learned him. They are well aware that this is a man you can never trust. So he is lamenting because, in the near future, hakuna kura yake in Busia. Kama alipata ile kidogo, basi haitakuweko. Let us go to the issue of development. This is a debate that needs more time. Why is it that Ruto is saying that when it comes to development, people need him? Now is the president. Now this is the president. Man in State House. Instruments of power ako nazo. Yeye ndiye anakusanya ushuru. Yeye anapiga tax code. Anaweka sign kwa bill yoyote ndio ikuwe an act of parliament. Ndio sasa ianze kufanya kazi kama sheria. Utatuambiaje eti kwa sababu hatukupiga kura unalalamika na tunataka maendeleo kutoka kwa ofisi yako? How? Is he aware of what he's talking about? Is he aware that he's opening another debate? Na hata kabla tuende kwa hiyo, tuulize Ruto. Ni maendeleo gani yenye anataja amefanyia watu wa Busia? He mentioned road, TT and which one? It is 1.5 years he's in office. I'm yet to see any building that he has put up or any road that he has funded and it is going on. I'm yet to see. Hata yenye walikuwa wanasema huko ya sijui kwenda kwa Mudavadi huko ni mradi wa Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, sio wa Ruto. And is proudly, without any fear, hana aibu, anasema mkisema maendeleo nimewajengea hii. Alijenga akiwa deputy. Ni gani Gachagua anaweza? Can Ruto come live on camera and tell us how many projects Gachagua has delivered to Kenyans now with this deputy? Atuambie ni miradi ngapi Gachagua has delivered to Kenyans. Hawezi taka Gachagua to take any credit from any project because yeye ndiye ako hapo. Yeye ndiye anapanga, sio Gachagua. The project that Ruto want to take credit from, they were done by the immediate former president Uhuru Kenyatta, and they want to take credit from that. No wonder watu wa Busia hawampeangi kura na hawana mpango wa kumpea kura. Ni sababu kama hizo. People of Busia, they are paying taxes. They are being taxed. So what they are asking for, it is value for their tax. Once you taxed me, that tax should be reflected in development and the current budget. Current budget means pia watu wetu waajiriwe kazi, walipe mshahara, sababu pia sisi ni kama wale Wakenya wengine ambao wanatozwa ushuru, ambao wanalipa hao mshahara. So ni watu wangapi wameandikwa kwa serikali yake, ameweka kwa appointment wapata huo mshahara? Because they are being taxed. Then from there tujiulize, should we vote for you for us to get development, or should we give taxes so that the government can work for us to deliver development? Tax with development, not vote with development. Voting is not enough to bring development. It is also about paying taxes. Hawezi sema unataka kutoa tax ya Busia uende kujenga nini? Unaitwaje? Uko kwenye anatoka Eldoret. It can't work that way. So before he tell us about development na watu wa kumpea kura, ajiulize ile tax yenye wana collect kutoka Busia, watu wa Teso wanalipa ushuru, huwa inaenda wapi? Inaenda wapi? Inajenga wapi? So the people of Busia are not begging for development. They are asking for their equal share of development because they are taxpayers in this country. As simple as that. Awache kudanganya watu, awache hiyo ukora wake. Hiyo mambo anaongelea ni mambo yenye haifai any president to talk like that. Presidency is a symbol of unity. Above all, he should tell us, is he the president of Mount Kenya and Rift Valley, or is the president of Kenya? Hata largely sio Mount Kenya or Rift Valley.